I know by experience that when you are able to reinvent some cult products of the brand, it lights a fire under the whole brand. This is what we expect with the new Renault 5. It's a pure electric vehicle, but at the price that many people will be able to afford. And this is only the beginning for the Renault brand.
Hello everyone. I'm happy to present you the brands Dacia and Lada together. In fact, these two brands have a lot in common, and this is why we decided to bring them closer in the organization. Indeed, they both sit on a very cost-competitive technical, industrial, and distribution setup, making each of them a very profitable business. This model is something very difficult to replicate, at least for our European competitors. Behind Dacia and Lada's popular lineup lies a unique, all-weather business model. First, a frugal and disciplined design-to-cost approach in the product development, leveraging the best technically proven and amortized solutions in the group. Second, a labor cost of less than a quarter of what we see in Western European countries, combined with a very high local integration ratio. All this brought together gives to our cars a double-digit cost advantage versus competition, completed by a very lean distribution model based on low discount retail sales. Both brands stand for real value for money, and both address the smart buyers, which represent more than 20% of the world global demand. And that is why we sell lots of them. You might know that Lada Granta and Vesa are #1 and #2 in Russia. You might not know that Dacia Sandero is the most sold nameplate in Europe, if you consider the pure retail market. Duster is the most sold SUV on the same perimeter. These blockbusters show that value for money never goes out of fashion. The idea behind the creation of the business unit is that Dacia and Lada will remain separate companies with their own brands, history, and strategy. But they will benefit from more dedicated, focused, and coordinated governance. More importantly, they will be better integrated within the Renault Group to leverage synergies. Let's see what it means from a technical standpoint. Concretely, we have decided to base both range of product on the very cost-competitive and flexible CMF-B platform. We are talking here about more than 1 million cars per year to be produced in competitive locations: Russia, Romania, and Morocco. We will go from 4 platforms to 1, from 18 body types to 11, with up to 85% carrier cross between the models. And finally, upgrading the substance of the product from a quality and technical standpoint, as this new platform is brand new and recently invested. But now let's talk about the product planning. The idea is also to unleash the potential of Lada and Dacia, making them full-fledged international brands, enabling them to go beyond their current perimeters in terms of markets and segments. The CMF-B platform enables us to tap into the C segment with vehicles longer than 4.5 meters, as you will discover in a few seconds. This coverage extension potentially doubles the profit pool we can address. Lada will consolidate its leading position in Russia with state-of-the-art vehicles, therefore not only defending more than 20% market share, but also focusing on share of wallet. And we will not stop at the Russian borders. Our ambitions are international. Entering the C segment, Dacia will be in the position to increase its average price by a fat 30% thanks to the new product portfolio. Very importantly, it is all starting right now in 2021 with the launch of the new Sandero. Just Google Sandero and you will see the reaction of the press to this new platform. And continuing very soon with the all-new pure electric Dacia Spring. But what shall we do with the brands? Beyond those products, we have some ideas on how to give a new spirit to Dacia and Lada. Let's take a look. Yes, Niva, in two sizes, compact and medium, based on the same CMFB platform. Niva is a cult product, and not only in Russia. It is the Russian automotive proxy of the Swiss Army knife, a technical product for usage in extreme condition, 4x4, high stance, short gears, and robust construction. We all know that any Russian family has a story to tell about the Niva, like any French family with Renault. Furthermore, we think this product has a space beyond the Russian market, as they've always had. So besides the complete renewal of the mainstream range, the relaunch of the Niva will enable the complete repositioning of Lada as a brand. And now Dacia. Shall I say, tout simplement. Dacia will stay Dacia, always offering the best value for money proposition in all segments we play in. But we want to bring the brand to higher grounds. Take a look at this. This is the new C-segment SUV by Dacia, the Bixter concept car. 4.6 meter long, on the cost structure of a B-segment car, and it can be fitted with alternative or hybrid powertrains for compliance with CAFE or local regulations. As a conclusion, our strategy for the two brands consists in 4 pillars. Maintain the unique business model based on design to cost competitiveness and lean distribution. Enhance industrial synergies between Dacia and Lada with CMFB platform and diversity reduction. Reinforce brand identities for each brand. Expand lineup in C segment and increase average price. To sum up, Lada is rough and tough from Russia to the world, and the Dacia brand is the best value proposition in its segment, still with a touch of coolness and outdoor flavor. Tout simplement. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm excited to present you Alpine. The Renault Group has an amazing sports legacy. Countless beautiful stories, gripping finish lines, memorable victories and podiums. From blue Berlinettes to yellow teapots, each with their own crowd of cheering fans. Part lies in the global spotlights of motorsports, part in a more confidential niche sports brand. The new Alpine division will bring it all together. Legacy and future, tracks and roads, F1 and A110, and reignite it all with high-tech excellence and passion for racing. Welcome to Alpine, the avant-garde brand of the group. Alpine will combine assets once seen as cost centers with an uncertain future into a fully fledged, new generation business unit developing exclusive, innovative sports cars. Let's look at the 3 ingredients composing our core DNA. First, Alpine, a true brand with heritage and pedigree. Arguably the epitome of French motoring, building its reputation on remarkable victories along breathtaking racing stages. But a brand would be nothing without the people building its products. As such, Alpine is also a factory, packed with high-end craftsmanship and savoir-faire, as we say in Dieppe. Second, Renault Sport, a team of 300 engineering wizards dedicated to special assignments, mastering the entire sports car development from design to after-sale. They gave us countless iconic products, such as R5 Turbo, Clio V6, Megane RS Trophy, the list is long. They're also behind the revival of A110. Third, and last but not least, Formula One. Our F1 team gathers 1,200 spearheading clockmasters, developing the grand complication watches of motorsports. Elite engineers trained to compete against the most aspirational and highly funded constructors. F1 is also a considerable marketing platform. With 500 million fans worldwide, a unique opportunity for global branding. By bringing together the credibility of an authentic brand, specialized manufacturing, engineering mastery, and significant media exposure, we set the foundations to truly create market value around Alpine and take it into a different league. This core of key assets will be further strengthened by leveraging a solid environment. Alpine can lean on the skill and capabilities of the Renault Group and the Alliance, tapping into a rich pool of existing resources, such as leading-edge technology, including the Alliance EV native platform, offering best-in-class EV performance, top-notch production facilities, and a powerful purchasing arm, ensuring optimum cost competitiveness, an 11,000-strong dealership network worldwide, and the array of RCI financial services, offering the potential to multiply hundredfold the distribution of Alpine. All of this will provide strong basis and immediate levers to the new business model. But above all, it's from within that this newly formed division will extract the necessary spirit and additional value to switch gears. Building on F1 expertise and technologies, we will inject cutting-edge features in all Alpine products. On the track, every kilowatt of power is paramount. Energy management is a skill we've honed for more than a decade. Taking this expertise to Alpine cars, we will deliver highly efficient electric powertrains, seamlessly connected to the road and the grid for best-in-class experience. On the track, time is of the essence. Data must not only be swiftly exchanged, but also rapidly analyzed and processed. F1 know-how will translate into state-of-the-art connectivity solutions, but also turn Alpines into intelligent machines, learning patterns to adjust behavior to routine commutes or sporty runs. More than ever, the future of Alpine is electric. We leverage the Alliance EV platforms to launch a B-segment hot hatch and a C-segment crossover, 100% electric. And we will team up with another legendary brand to imagine the future A110, electric, of course. Together with Lotus, we will develop the next generation of EV sports cars. These exclusive future-ready products are meant for discerning, passionate early adopters. And with this exciting lineup we call our Dream Garage, the story becomes real. By now, there should be no doubt that racing in general, and F1 in particular, will remain at the heart of our brand. We've renewed our full F1 commitment and will enter the new regulations era in 2022 with the objective of consistently contending for podiums. 2021 will be a transition year, for us like for all teams, but the climb towards the summit has already begun, and we'll proudly defend the Alpine team colors with our very own Alpine racers. I'm very proud to show you for the first time our F1 car for this season. Stay tuned. We'll unveil delivery of the newly minted A521 next month. To wrap it up, the new Alpine is the story of 3 brands and 4 entities all merging into one to create an invaluable asset. We'll be agile, smart, and opportunistic, leveraging the best of the Renault Group and the Alliance, and teaming up with partners to go even further. Our goal is to be profitable by 2025, including investment in motorsports. We'll move from nostalgia to avant-garde by offering an exclusive, authentic lineup made of high-performance EV sports cars for everyday driving. Thank you.
Let's now move beyond automotive. Mobilize is a brand on a mission. Embracing disruption will help solve 3 major challenges of the auto industry. First, the gap between usage and cost. People pay 100, but use only 10. Second, the rapid loss of asset value. We will fight against a residual value dictatorship, the one imposing that new vehicle value should drop by over 50% after 3 years, independently from product physical obsolescence. Third, emission. In Europe, the auto industry weighs about 15% of the CO2 global emission. We strive here for a zero impact. Why are we embarking on this mission? Because many customers are expecting more from automaker. They move away from consumerism and wish for responsible, efficient, clean solution. As a car maker, we have all the assets and expertise to choose the role we want to play in the new car usage. We'll transform this disruption into opportunity for profitability. Beyond the core auto industry, we'll capture new growth territory. The value chain is evolving quickly. Value pools are shifting up towards moving to mobility, energy, and data services. All in all, these 3 value pools will grow by 40% from 2019 to 2030 to a total of over 370 billion euro in Europe alone. This will be the playing field of Mobilize. Why will we succeed? Because we have unique assets and a smart business approach to leverage them. First, we know how to make cars, more than cars, purpose-designed vehicles meant for mobility services. Second, we know how to do business with those cars beyond selling them. RCI can offer a wide array of solutions. Third, we will provide data, AI, and mobility software platforms and best-in-class onboard connected services. Beyond digital, we can extend our service offering and geographical reach thanks to our unique network of physical touchpoints with 6,000 dealerships in Europe alone. In addition, we can leverage the refactory in Flins to extend vehicle and battery life. On top of these assets, we created a dedicated, agile business unit. Mobilize will have its own engineering and design teams, its own service offer in energy, data, and mobility. It will also benefit from Renault Venture to work with startups. Now, how will we create value for all stakeholders? First, as mentioned, our purpose-designed vehicles will be engineered for mobility services. Their robustness, lightness, modularity will optimize their operating cost, and being electric will enable them to access cities anytime, anywhere. Let's take an example. The car-sharing service Zity in Madrid, operating on Zoe, was roughly break-even before COVID-19. It was a successful mix of using algorithm and leveraging Renault dealers. Imagine the impact of using Spring, which is twice as cheap. In average, we aim at reducing operating costs by a minimum of 20%. Second, we'll make fleet acquisition easier. The financial services provided by RCI will allow fleet operators to subscribe, lease, or pay-per-use. This way, fleet ownership costs can become variable. Smartly financed fleet operation can turn into an asset-light model. Third, we will increase used car usage thanks to our dedicated mobility, data, and AI platforms. We leverage the Renault software factory, the Software République, and partners to develop leading-edge algorithm and data processing software. This will allow better prediction of users' demand and better allocation of vehicles. We aim at increasing the rate of car use by at least 20%. Finally, we'll offer maintenance and recycling services for car-sharing fleets. And when our vehicles are no longer fit for use, we have a sustainable solution. End of life for an electric vehicle does not mean end of value. At the refactory, we can recycle used electric batteries by giving them a second life as a stationary source of energy. This will generate at least €1,000 per battery. Let's now take a sneak peek at our cards up our sleeve. This lineup is adapted to the most critical new mobility needs: car sharing, ride-hailing, last-mile delivery. And we're also working on on-demand transit. Let's start with our ace, Easy One. Easy One is a snappy two-seater fit for end users, operators, cities, you name it. Cost efficiency meets durability. Easy One zooms around, single or dual. It's electric and modular. The rear seat can turn into a trunk. Its exchangeable batteries will make it independent from public infrastructure. Made out of 50% of recycling materials, it will aim to be 95% recyclable. On to the King. The King is the latest Dacia revolution, all electric, lean and affordable. That's the best cost of ownership operators can get for a four-seater. And like all Dacia vehicles, it's robust, practical, and focused on the essential. The Queen. The Queen is entirely designed and developed for ride-hailing. It has an autonomy range above 400 kilometers. It will offer best-in-class roominess and comfort with its 4.6 meter length and 1.8 meters width. Finally, the jack of all trades. The vehicle will draw on our concept car EasyFlex. Its last-mile delivery solution is agile and practical, with an innovative loading and unloading module. And its cabin is especially designed for high-intensity door-to-door delivery. This is our hand of cards to win the mobility services game. Now let's see what an ace on wheel can do. In conclusion, Mobilize will provide access to vehicles and mobility services directly to end users through corporates and cities. We'll offer a unique combination of hardware and software, dedicated vehicles, and leading-edge services. We'll build on an integrated and seamless client experience on board and off board. We leverage our proprietary data from connected vehicles and mobility services. We'll benefit from our ecosystem of partners and startups. Tomorrow, by offering access to cars from 1 minute to a lifetime, we will create a unique value proposition for end users. Our turnkey solutions, including fleet financing, ride-hailing, car sharing and energy services, will also create unique value proposition for operators and public authorities. All in all, Mobilize aim at contributing more than 20% to group turnover in 2030. Thank you.